Hello everyone. As a believer, it is important that we ought to pray at all times. We ought to pray at all times. In the book of First Thessalonians 5:17, in the book of First Thessalonians 5:17, it says, pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. That means you have to pray at all times. You have to pray in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. There's no special time, no special day. Pray anywhere you find yourself. Pray in the bathroom. You should pray. Meditate at all times. Pray in the morning. Pray in the afternoon. Pray anytime. There's no special time, no particular time you can pray. Pray at all times. Pray without ceasing. Before you eat, pray. Before you drink water, pray. When you wake up in the morning, pray. Because prayer is that helps believers. As a believer, you ought to pray at all times. It brings the presence of God to you. It makes God it connects you to God. In the book of Daniel 6 verse 10, in the book of Daniel 6:10, Daniel prayed 3 times in a day. Every time he will open his windows, he will kneel down to facing Jerusalem. He will pray. That was what they wanted to use to even destroy Daniel, but God did not allow. God did not allow it because he was always praying. When the people saw that Daniel is always praying, they asked the king that anybody that they see praying to another god, let them kill the person, let them destroy that person. So they wanted to use that against Daniel. With that, they sent him to the lion's den, so that the lion will slaughter Daniel. They said that anybody that they find praying to another god, though the king loves Daniel, but for him to have given such command, such authority, he had to. They persuaded the king to give such rule. So because of Daniel, just because of Daniel, so that they will have something against Daniel to destroy Daniel. So after the king gave that, after giving the command, Daniel did not stop to pray. He continued to pray. So when he prayed, when he opened his window to pray, those people, they thought they caught him. They said, yes, we don't catch you. They went to hand him over to the king. We saw Daniel praying, kneeling down to another god. That's why the king had no choice but to send him into the lion's den. After he sent him to the lion's den, though in the king's heart, the king did not want to send him there, but he had no choice because all eyes was on him. All the people were against Daniel. But to the glory of God, when they put Daniel in the lion's den, the lion were even playing with Daniel. They were playing with him. They even sat beside him. They did not touch him overnight. Took him there overnight. Nothing. When the next day they opened the door, Daniel came out. Hey, since then the king said, the God you are serving, that's the God we will be serving. By prayer, just by prayer. Daniel connected with God by prayer. With prayer, the lions could not slaughter Daniel. Nothing could come against Daniel just by prayer. So prayer is very important. Prayer, it is very, very important. Some people, when they are looking for some people, where will they find you? And in the book of 11, because sin is captivating. Some people, they don't want to sin. They don't want to prostitute. They don't want to be an olosho. They don't want to steal. But they find themselves doing these things. They just find themselves without knowing. It is captivating. Sin is a captivity. It captivates you. Before you know it, you are small, you find yourself doing it. Some people don't want to drink. They don't want to take alcohol, but they find themselves doing it. So even Apostle Paul said it. He said the things he does not want to do, he finds himself doing it. So Sin is captivating. So by prayer, only by prayer, you can destroy such acts, such things that is such things that is captivating you, that is putting you in captivity. With prayer, you can destroy it. In the book of Luke 11:21, when a strong man armed, when a strong man armed keepeth his palace, his goods are in peace. When a strong man armed keepeth his palace, his goods are in peace. When you are keeping your palace, everything is in check. You are praying at all times. Everything will be intact. Everything will be going normal. It is very important for us to pray. In Jesus Christ, when Jesus Christ was upon the earth, was Jesus Christ, if you are looking for Jesus Christ, he is either praying or preaching. Where will they find you when they are looking for you? Is it in the club? Is it in an allot's house? You have to determine to pray, to fight for God, always work for God. Your purpose, let God put it his purpose, so that you always have God's purpose in your heart. His agenda for you. It should always be in your heart. You should always work for him fervently, passionately. It is time for us to be passionate about God's work. So that's today's word for today. God bless you all. I remain my humble self, Ota Osanoma. God bless you. Thank you.